Top 10 Environmental Issues Research Topics. Water scarcity issue and environment. In this essay, you can explore the complex relationship between sustainability and water scarcity. In particular, it's worth paying attention to the consequences of water scarcity for the environment as well as for the human population. How do these adverse effects hinder sustainability efforts? Pollution and noise as environmental health issues. Air, water, and soil pollution are not the only environmental issues affecting human health. Excessive noise also has detrimental effects on individuals. In your essay, you can look into various health issues these types of pollution cause. In addition, suggest broader consequences for ecosystems. Environmental issues in the United Arab Emirates. The UAE faces numerous environmental challenges due to its climate, rapid urbanization, and reliance on oil resources. Your paper can examine the consequences of these issues. In addition, look into governmental programs aimed at solving environmental problems and assess their effectiveness. Environmental issues in the hospitality industry. Are you interested in the hospitality industry? If so, you will enjoy researching various sustainable practices used in this sector. In particular, you can focus on energy consumption, water conservation, and reduction of carbon footprint. What barriers can prevent a hotel or restaurant from implementing these practices? Environmental issues, intensive farming. Intensive farming is a practice that has serious adverse effects on the environment. Review them in your essay. Focus on particular techniques such as excessive use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers. Explain how these practices lead to pollution and water management challenges. Environmental issues in the third world countries. Deforestation and loss of biodiversity are common in third world countries. Why is it so? Answer this question in your paper. We suggest paying attention to unsustainable agricultural practices used in these countries. What stops them from switching to more eco-friendly approaches? How can we change it? Environmental issues, biodiversity loss. Biodiversity loss is a critical issue related to the disruption of food chains, depletion of natural resources, and other detrimental consequences. Your essay can shed light on the practices that lead to the loss of biodiversity. Are there any green alternatives we can switch to? The importance of solving a social issue of environmental plastic pollution. In this paper, you can focus on the social consequences of plastic pollution. In particular, look into the fact that it primarily affects marginalized and vulnerable communities. Explain how plastic pollution influences food security, access to water, and the human rights of people in these communities. Computable general equilibrium modeling of environmental issues in Australia. Here, you can study the application of the computable general equilibrium model. Use it to analyze the factors leading to environmental issues in Australia. Show how CGE models simulate the consequences of various policy scenarios. What data do they use to provide accurate results? How public pressure can affect environmental issues. This topic is your chance to demonstrate the effect of activism and advocacy in driving positive change. In particular, talk about the power of public pressure regarding environmental issues. Demonstrate how public concern leads to increased media coverage and, eventually, the creation of new policies. Find more research topics on studycorgi.com.